Hi and welcome. This is Thomas from MarsMoonSpace.com. Today I have collaborated with my friend Billy Carson, that's the founder of Annunaki History on Facebook. We have a story to tell because we have been on Google Earth looking at Antarctica. And we did make a little post yesterday in Annunaki History group saying that we will come up with a video with the coordinates in. This is what we're doing now. Welcome, Billy. Thank you for joining me one more time.
Thank you for having me, Thomas. This is going to be a great one.
You saw the picture from Antarctica that I sent to you yesterday.
Yep.
With what looks like a concrete bunker that is 81 meters long. The entrance is measured to be about 31 meters tall. What's your thoughts on this?
This is an absolute amazing discovery. I'm glad that you were looking in this area because when you analyze it, and I always have my trusty magnifying glass, when you analyze it with a magnifying glass, you can get it to blow up even bigger without getting pixelation. That's why I like the magnifying glass, the old-fashioned magnifying glass. And when you take a really good look at this anomaly, you can clearly see it. It appears to be concrete, a concrete bunker, and it's massive. It's absolutely massive. And it has straight lines and 90-degree angles, which are the telltale signs of intelligent construction. Obviously, nature can make objects at 90-degree angles, like crystals and some other type of rock formations, but this formation actually looks like a very detailed wall with kind of a corner piece. It has I don't know what you want to call that, protruding from the top, but it's a really detailed wall, and you can clearly see that it's definitely an artificial construction, and there's many things around it. So this is a phenomenal discovery to find on Earth.
Then I come with the $100,000 question. What or who do you think made this? Could this be some leftovers from the 40s when we knew the Germans and the Americans was in Antarctica, or do you think this could actually be from somewhere else older than that?
I think it might be actually older than the 1940s. I know that Admiral Byrd went to, I think in 1939, he went to Antarctica on a mission with the United States military. And the Nazis were already there looking for ancient technology, well documented. I think that some technology that we're looking at here, because I see some technology there, might be even older than we think. And the reason why I say that is, first of all, Antarctica, a lot of people don't know, actually shifted into that position at the pole from a pole shift. In other words, the crust of the Earth itself actually shifted about 30 to 40 degrees at one time in the past. And the proof of this is that when they've gone there, they actually found animals frozen, and when they unfroze them, they actually opened up their stomachs, and the grasses weren't even digested yet, proving that these animals had frozen very rapidly, had been in a climatic area where these grasses grow, but they don't grow in ice. So they were somewhere else. The crust of the Earth, something caused a shift of the actual crust. It's called a pole shift, and it happens every so many thousands of years on this planet. As a matter of fact, Albert Einstein, said it had happened 4 times in the past, and he said it will happen again in the future. So I think that this technology is here because of that.
So what you're basically saying is that these or this construction that we're looking at here is from that era?
Yeah, I believe it might be.
Can you pinpoint the how many thousand years are we talking about?
We may be talking about 12,500 years ago.
I have to say that this construction lays a minimum 300 to 400 kilometers from the coast, so it's not just someone who just came in a boat and took a truck and drove a few hundred meters and made a construction. This is far away from the coast. But that's not it. On this image there is another little odd stuff that's not easy to explain, because in the middle of this image there is what looks like a round disc-shaped object parked on a platform of a kind, and it's not easy to see if there actually are two objects, or it's just one long object with something attached to the front of it, or what looks like the front of it. My first thought on this was I am also a UFO researcher and have been studying the phenomenon for years. My first thought was that if that concrete building is an ancient building, then that we are looking at in the middle could be leftovers from a technology we are not yet in a capability to understand. So my first thought was that this could be, I'm not saying it is, I say this could be a craft from a civilization that we don't know where it came from or where it is now. What's your theory on that one?
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head, Thomas. It sounds accurate. I can see the structure that you're talking about. It appears to be some type of a disc-shaped craft or object that's on top of another object. It could be, like you say, one or two pieces, one or two different separate pieces. It's very big. But this type of construction and this type of technology, or what appears to be technology, as you and I both know, we have seen similar things on other planets using NASA images and also using some European Space Agency images. I think that these are the same builders and construction people and the same engineers that we've seen on other planets. So this is the telltale design work that you can see. All around it, I can see different types of carved structures, or structures that appear to be carvings, but they're really structures built to look like things. And this is a telltale sign of the architects. This is how they build. And this definitely looks like a piece of technology, a large piece of technology sitting here by this wall. I mean, this is this is undeniable evidence. This is undeniable evidence of ancient aliens or ancient architects or ancient technology. Somebody had advanced technology very deep in the past.
What you're seeing in the background here is the coordinates, the actual coordinates, so all of you out there can go in to Google Earth, put in the coordinates, go find it yourself, see if you can see it from different angles. This is a great image. I'm really glad we got that one from Google Earth. I want to talk about that bunker again, because the entrance to that bunker, I did measure it, as you can see in the background here also, and it's about 31 meters tall. Would that be, if we're talking Anunnaki, if we're talking Nephilim, ancient civilization, giants, would that construction be built for typical for the people that lived, civilization that lived there, so they could go in and out, or would it be as we use a hangar and we build an entrance that is wide enough so an aeroplane could go in? What's your thoughts on this hangar housing?
Yeah, well, as you know, I've been around the world myself, and some of the most impressive structures that I've seen have been in Egypt. And these temples are built to the absolute scale of giants. I mean, they are super massive. You can't really appreciate how big some of these temples are and some of these carvings and stone structures are until you get right next to them and realize that you literally are like a grasshopper in the sight of some of these things. And this object, it being at 36 meters or so, that's about 100 feet, and Americans would say. So this is absolutely massive, and I think that it could be either an entrance for a hangar. Some of these large beings, I don't think they're that tall, but they are big. They were very big people, and the evidence of that has been found all over the world. But this could be the entrance to to let a craft of some type come through that entrance and get down in there, into the bunker or into this underground facility, whatever it could be. And that's probably why it's built so big, because things have to come in and come out that are not small, very, very big objects. So this is absolutely amazing.
This
is great stuff.
All of you out there can see in the background, there is a little film going here on the big screen, and that shows the area around this concrete construction. Now that you got the coordinates, go search the area, because as you can see in the background here, there are lots of anomalies similar to this one in this area with these mountains here. Billy, I want to thank you for giving your point of view on this.
Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate the time.
It was awesome to have you back here again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for all the rest of you out there, you can go join Annunaki History Group on Facebook. You can read more about this, and if we come up with when we come up with more pictures from the area, you will be able to find them first in Annunaki History on Facebook. Until we see again, take care. Bye.